Apart from the diplomatic breakthrough, some progress was made on the climate front as well at the G20 Summit in New Delhi. From trade to connectivity to climate action, a slew of historic deals have in fact been inked at the biggest diplomatic event of the year. But let us actually dive deeper to understand what the leaders of the world have agreed upon to deal with one of the biggest challenges of climate change. Now remember, G20 nations contribute nearly about 80% of the global carbon emissions. Now this is what was decided on their table can in fact make a big difference. Now, in a historic achievement for India, a 100% consensus was achieved and a Delhi declaration was eventually adopted. Members have affirmed their commitment to deal with climate change. They've also agreed to effectively implement the Paris Agreement, the pioneer deal that aims to limit the temperature rise to 1.5 degrees Celsius above the pre-industrial levels. Now, the leaders have also agreed to reduce the greenhouse gas emissions by 43% by the year 2030. Acknowledging the inadequacy of climate action until now, leaders have also decided to keep gender equality at the core of climate action in the declaration. The leaders have pledged to increase women's participation in decision-making and leadership in climate change mitigation. India has also announced the launch of a global biofuel alliance to boost the use of cleaner fuel. Now, the alliance has United States and Brazil as its founding members. It would also help accelerate global efforts to meet net zero emissions targets and also facilitate trade in biofuels derived from sources including plant and animal waste. Biofuel, a renewable energy source derived from biomass, is gaining importance in India's energy landscape. The reports have also revealed global sustainable biofuel production will need to triple by 2030 to put the world's energy systems on track towards net zero emissions by 2050. Now, the Indian Prime Minister has also announced the G20 satellite mission for environment and climate observation. This mission will use satellite technology for enhanced environmental and climate monitoring. In addition to this, highlighting as to how much money would be required by countries in their green transition, the Indian Prime Minister has proposed a green credit initiative while urging G20 countries to collaborate on this environmental financing mechanism. The Delhi Declaration has also urged the countries to align their nationally determined goals with the Paris Agreement. Meanwhile, countries have reiterated their goal to achieve carbon neutrality by the middle of this century.